Well, we'll come back to our regular scheduled trip, which was last summer. I veered off a little bit on this, on the new acquisition of the Land Rover Defender 110. But before we do, the reason I'm under the engine bay of this Defender is it had the wrong coolant in it. It had an OAT, organic acid technology coolant, and it needs an IAT, an inorganic acid technology, or the old school just ethylene glycol green coolant, because it has a brass and copper radiator, which the OAT is not compatible with. But at the same time, I wanted to put the 100 amp alternator on, which I did, and the serpentine accessory belt I wanted to change yet. So I flushed the whole system out. I could have filmed it, but there's plenty of videos out there of that. Take everything apart, flush it, and replace it's called a P gasket, which basically holds this partial front cover onto the engine block where the coolant passes through from aluminum to cast iron. And the P gasket was leaking, and I checked the torque, and it was actually, sorry about that camera, the battery went, it was way under torque. So yeah, so there's little quirks and idiosyncrasies to the old 300 TDI, but I got it all fixed, and I took it out for a drive, and I've got everything working perfect. But anyway, back to my trip last summer in the Yukon, Northwest Territories, in the Hanny area. So, Wild Bill, enjoy. Well, I'm just screwing the studs into my wading boots here. I don't quite have the right size screwdriver to fit on there, but that's how that goes in there. Well, there's 13 on each boot. Lucky 13, I guess. Yeah. It's funny, these screwdrivers I brought with me, they've got different size handles, but the screw slot, or the screwdriver slot head, is the same. So you get a smaller handle. The thickness of the head, the slot is the same. So, and these are all too thick for it, and I don't have a socket small enough, that I found anyway, to work. But anyway, I just started them by hand, and this just goes into a rubber. It goes so much better if I had a socket. That would fit. It's raining, as you can hear, so I thought it'd be a good day to do this. So anyway, that's kind of how it goes, and I'm not even started this one. I can't believe these screwdrivers, that the flat head doesn't get narrower as it gets smaller. It's crazy. Anyway, Well Bill out. Well, I did find a screwdriver in my multi-tool. I have a little multi-tool here. And screwdriver. This fits in here perfectly. It comes with a screwdriver fitting, and it fits in there perfect. It's hard to film and do stuff at the same time. There we go. Yep, the old multi-tool has a perfect size screwdriver to fit. Well, it fits down in. I don't know if it's a perfect size, but it fits down in that slot. And off you go. There we go. Just made it so much easier. And there. You just fold that up. There's even got a little belt loop for your belt. But anyway, there they are. Both finished and ready to go waiting. Yep, Wild Bill out for now. Alright, here I am. Fly fishing for grayling. First cast on a dry, right on top of the water. I caught this beauty right here. Oh yeah. Look how clean and clear that water is. So, we'll bring them up. And that's a barbless hook, so that hook will come right out. There it is. Back in you go. There you go. See? All right, now. I gotta dry this off. False cast it. It's still sinking. I gotta false cast this just to dry it, the fly off, so it floats in the film. Yeah, see? It's not doing that, it's not floating. You really gotta dry this off. Hopefully she'll float now. Yeah, there it is. That was a nice drag-free drift. Gotta get it dry. Get some line speed going here. Dry that fly off. There it is. There it is. Oh, there we go. Oh, missed him. Haha. Took it right at the end there. Of course, my fly got all wrapped up in there. Drying the fly off. There we go. Caught in the surface film. Perfect, perfect drift. managing my line out. Oh, nothing that time. You got to do a drag-free drift with it caught in the surface like that. Oh. And that was not caught in the surface like I wanted it to. Come on. I don't have that floatant. I wish I had that fly fly. I used candle wax on it, and that helped. Yeah. That's not caught in the film of the water. You got to dry this off. Ah, just touch the water. There we go. Oh, it just went at it. Did you see that? Gotta dry it off and land it. There we go. Perfect. Got him. Got him. Did you see that? You just sipped it off the top. This is a big one too. Look at that. Beautiful. Look at the colors. He's got light blue in that sail fin in the back. What a beautiful fish. We'll get him up here. He's a big bull, I think. Big male. Yeah, he just sipped that one in right off the top. Big this guy is. I gotta get that fly. It's barbless. Trying to get this fly out of his mouth, but he's making it difficult. There, that should do it. If you'd stop doing that. There, it came out. Look at him. Look at this beauty. Look at that fin. Now back in you go. Go on. There he goes. Another one, you went for it. Another good sized one. Get it on the reel. Oh, that's a nice one. I got my leader's all knotted up, so the knots keep getting caught as I get closer in on my guides. What a beautiful fish, look at him. Beautiful fish. Beautiful fish. Wow, look at the size. He's a ooh. Flies right on the edge of his mouth, so you can't really. Look at the size of that fin on the back. Wow, he's so beautiful. Oh God, a gorgeous fish. Oh yeah, he's bigger than that last one. That fly should. There it is. It just fell right out. Still, look at that fin. Wow, so beautiful. In we go, in we go. There he goes. There he goes. Hopefully this thing is still recording. Yes, it is. Because I wasn't sure what went on there. But anyhow, yeah. Beautiful Arctic grayling fishing. Of course, my fly's all wrapped around. There, it just came to come free. There she goes. Okay, now we want to dry this off again. See if there's any cruising down here. It's hard for me to see the fly because of the glare on the water. They just sip it off the top. You don't feel, you see them, like you don't feel them. They just come up and grab it off the top. It's so fantastic. I love dry fly fishing for trout, grayling, anything. Look at that, sitting there right on top of the water. Drag free, now it's being dragged. That one hit it, actually hit it when it was being dragged. It just started to drag and it hit it. I don't know if you could see that on a GoPro or not, but anyway, I gotta put my bag on my hat so the hat doesn't blow away. Dry this fly off. Wish I had that fly floating, but I don't. Like I said, I just used the candle wax. It worked, but it doesn't work as good as the... Yeah, see, that's sinking right away. Anyway, turn you back on when I get things dialed in better. There we go. Just nailed down. Too bad he came flying out of the water. Get on the reel here. Yeah, he came arcing out of the water real, just like that. Yes. Yeah, just like that. Whoa, nice. This is a jumper. Love them. Uh-oh, caught on one of the knots on my... Beautiful fish. You ready to come in? Okay. Take the fly out of the corner of his mouth. Ah, man, when they do that. Okay, stop. There, got it out. There he goes. There he goes. Holy mackerel. You think they're done fighting, but man. So we'll get you going when something else happens here. Here we go again. Oh yeah, and he spit me good. He got sort of like a long distance release. Perfect. Were you recording? Yes. Awesome. He flew out of the water before I got the camera going. He came flying out of the water, but he did it again. For the camera. Oh. Okay, I'm stuck on a piece of grass. Okay, we gotta dry this off. And then lay it in there. There it is. Sitting on the film of water. Yeah, it just went under. Dry them off and send them down this way. It's hard for me to see it in the water though with the glare. Just drying it fly off so it'll float. I have no idea where that is.
see it because of the glare over here. Pry that fly off again. Try and float it. There, it's just under the surface there, just good enough though. Oh. No, that didn't. That didn't float. Wasn't dry enough. You really gotta get the wind whipping around to dry the fly off enough so it'll float. That's the key. There we go. Beautiful. Still floating, just went under. Wow, there's one, an actual mayfly right there. And a cast right. That's great. It looks identical. The wing sticking out of the water looks identical to this fly. Color, everything. That's the way it's working. I matched the hatch, as they say. No idea where that is because I cast it upstream into the glare. We'll let it float through anyway. Wow. Yeah, see, I have no idea. Oh, there it is. I see it. Perfect. It's floating right through the zone. I just got back from fishing and I'm making myself something supper. It's 7, oh, just after 7, believe it or not, and it looks like it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. But yeah, there's my wading boots, and there's a chipmunk here. He's really interested in my wading boots, but I left some stuff out for him. But I mean, the water's deeper than last year. I went right out, not this one right here, but the one over. See where it hooks around, and then it meets up with that one to go. I fished right there, and I didn't have to go any further. I was catching Arctic grayling every cast. It was unreal with the bamboo fly rod, and I've got it all put away now. But I'm probably gonna go tomorrow, maybe, depending on the weather. But it was absolutely fantastic. It was insane. First cast, bang, and every cast after that I at least had a hit, but most of the time I'd get one, bring it in. Unbelievable. Anyhow, wild bill with incredible sounding fishing story, but true. When I go next time, I'll have this sitting on my head and shoot like I did last year. Out for now.